everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing with a Corgi Mercedes Benz 300 SL. She's not a bad neck, this one actually. It's just got a few little flea bites here and there. The chrome work needs touching up on the front and the rear. Everything else seems to be in order, in all honesty. No broken parts, so it should be a nice easy restoration. I'll just let you have a look on here and then we'll get on the bench and get it open. So there she is, a little bit of a closer look. The doors open up on it. And then there's a little button underneath which you press and it helps you pop the bonnet. So you can have a look at the engine, just there. It's basically just a piece of plastic that runs through. It just lifts the bonnet up. So you can pop up and have a look inside. There she is there, the little button there, see. Simple but effective. So yeah, just got to drill the front and the back out. And then we're ready to go. So I've drilled them out. So we split it now and see what we've got. We've popped the base off, all metal base. And we've got the chrome after the wheel, obviously. And we've got the chrome piece, which forms part of the engine bay as well. Some of the detail for the engines in there, the block. We've got the interior, which again, perfect condition. And then the rest of the engine bay with the dashboard. Got the front grille, and then these windows, they're in two pieces these, but these just pop out. So we've got front and rear windows. And I was looking at the bonnet whether to take this out, but it's them funny little lugs that you either break or you don't break if you twist it with a screwdriver, so I'm not going to risk it. So I was going to spray the roof, with the doors on and the bonnet, and that was just a little transparency I took out the back there for the back lights. These front lights need drilling out, even though they're plastic. They've got a metal rivet which runs through the centre of them, through that hole there. So I'll drill them in a second and get them out. But yeah, I'm not going to bother taking this bonnet off. All in all, though, paint works pretty well, but it'll look nice with nice left paint. So we'll give it a freshen up. Just got to be careful when I do the paint job not to scuff the roof. Opening and closing the bloody doors is normal, so just have to remember that. So here's all our parts what I'm left with. Right, so let's get everything washed up. Just hot soapy water. Makes a change doing a model that hasn't been over painted with Sharpies or gold paint or whatever. Just a nice easy restoration. Just a strip down, a clean down, put back together, new paint. Job's a good one. So that's done. Just give the seats a little wash. Not that they need it because they are quite clean, but wash it anyway. The seat's done. Give the wheels a quick wash. It's the dashboard and the engine, well, part of the engine. It's the transparencies, get them done. These washed off and dried off and then put them in the dip. And get them put away for 24 hours. The tail light's done. Anything else? Nope, we're all done. So that's everything's clean now. Let's get this transparencies dried off. Get them in the pledge. Right, that's the tin ready, the tissue in. Dab off the excess. You can see there, it does a cracking job. You just got to put it in there now, keep the dust off it while it dries. Let it do its magic. Again, just dab off the excess. Lovely job. Actually, might just give the lights a little dip as well, since they're transparent. Give them a little coating as well. Place that on top, that's fine. I'll put that in the tin in a second. Right, let's get the stripper off the paint. Let's holly the paint off with the stripper. Get it all tongue-tied. So we just put a little blob on each piece. Should do it. I put quite a bit on this, it's fairly thick paint this. So as normal, we're just going to give it a quick once over, make sure everywhere's covered, and then we're going to cover it over and let the fumes do its job. Let's turn it around and get the other side done. Just get into all the nooks and crannies, get all that paint out. So for curiosity guys as well, I've got a 1/18th scale Lamborghini Diablo. I was in two minds whether to put the video on the site, as it's a bigger scale than I normally do. But it's like, it's going to be a one-off, and I was just wondering if you guys would like something you guys would like to see. Just let me know in the comments below, just like at the end of your comment, yes or no or whatever. And we'll go with the majority. If you don't want to see it, then I'll put the video up and let you have a look how I got on. But yeah, it's not something I'm going to be getting into, to be honest. It's an expensive one, because this is all painted up, all stripped up now, ready to go. So I'm going to cover this over and then leave it to do its thing. But yeah, the bigger scale, you can't buy parts for them. If you need new parts, you've got to get a secondary model, and there's no point, so I'm not going to bother doing it. But this paint's coming off pretty quick anyway now, so it won't be in there too long. So yeah, just let me know if you just want to see that Lamborghini build, and then I'll put it up for you. So after sitting for 20 minutes, we go back to it and we'll see how we're doing. Yes, I was feeling pretty confident about this one anyway, because it was reacting really quickly, so it shouldn't take too long to get the paint off this one. It's coming off really nice. Yeah, it's coming off quite well. I'm quite pleased with the results of this, actually. So I'm going to keep some of this paint back, and then put it on the tissue here, use it as a colour match. So it's not going to be a custom job, this, just it's a basic restore, so we'll be painting it red again. Hopefully all this in the little nooks and crannies, when I rinse this off in a second, this usually falls off. So it won't be too bad to do all this. There's a scrubbing brush on there, the toothbrush and hot soapy water, and the rest of it should just fall off. And should be ready for burnishing then. Oh, it's coming away beautiful. Right, I'll go and wash this off. Just give it a scrub. Right, so after a little scrub, hot water and soap, it's come up pretty well. Got the paint out of all the little nooks and crannies here and everywhere, so that's all good. Both sides of this come up quite nice. So I'm just going to hit it with the wire wool. It's a nice even strokes all in the same direction, preventing any scuffing. So it doesn't matter which way you go with wire, you can go here, there and everywhere. I just like to go in the same direction, keep it uniform, you know. There's the odd little place you have to go left to right, but if I can help it, I just keep going forward to backwards all the way. she's starting to come up quite nice actually. Surprised me the difference that this makes, just 10 minutes with a bit of wire wool. Does not bring the model up lovely. There we go, she starts to come up really nice. So I've cleaned the base up, give it a little buff, and I spent a little bit longer on the body, and we've ended up with a nice little burnish. So I'll just quickly show you this now, what she's like now. So there's a version of this car, and it was like this, and it had the number 53 and a go faster stripe along the top and then along the bottom, the bonnet, sorry, but it didn't have the doors that lifted up like this one. It was just normal doors, so it wouldn't look right with this model, so I am going to paint it. But I was thinking about doing it like this, nice and shiny with just the number on the bonnet, but it wouldn't look right, as I say, with the wrong doors. It was a slightly different model. So she's all shiny, but she's getting painted. So off to paint. So as you can see, I've done a coat on the base already. Just going to quickly give it another blast. We're using valet whole red. Just make sure I get all around the sides done. As the side of this base plate forms the valance on the bottom underneath the doors and the side sills of the car, so not to forget to paint this. She's looking all good. I'm liking the colour, it's turning out quite nice actually. Nice sheen to it. Nice, so that's the base done, so let's get on with the car itself now. I'm just going to lay down a nice thin tack coat. Just go around the sides and the back, under the doors, wheel arches, and then we'll hit the car body then. Just inside the car. Right, that's all the nooks and crannies done. Let's hit this body. So again, just keeping it all even and uniform. Let's work our way around. Nice thin tack coat, evenly spread all around. Missed a bit. So I'm using quite a thin mix of paints because I'm going to be building the layers up, so I don't want it to hide too much detail if the paint's too thick. So this way I get a nice even match coloured all over, and you can still see all the detail in the casting. So I'll be doing the usual thing, guys. I'll just let you see the tack coat and give you an idea what it's going to look like. And now this is what we started with. Just a tired little car, needing a little bit of love and care. Bring it back to its glory days. And after the visit to us, this is what we've got now. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, please like, subscribe and comment. And as I say, if it's that Lamborghini is something that you fancy me putting up on the channel, then let me know in the comments and I'll put it up for you. So thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.